Hey, good afternoon. So this is the St. Louis Steamers Coaches, Players, Parents Evolution Program. And today we have Bill Daues, Chad Sergent, Abby Carter, and Dan Steinkamp. And we also have a guest player, which is Addison Sergent. So we appreciate everyone attending this first podcast where we're bringing everybody in to give a little bit of insight as to how the evolution program is working. So, Bill, can you explain briefly the principle of the Coaches, Players, and Parents Evolution Program?
Sure. The purpose of the program is to provoke thought and reflection within Steamer coaches by presenting the coaches with coaching methodologies inside a soccer context. By understanding the theory contained in the methodologies, coaches will be better at applying objective and subjective references in developing their team and their individual players. Along with the overall club intention is to score one more goal than the opponent. Each group with the Steamers is a group intention to positively contribute to the club intention. The function of the parent evolution program is to provide parents with tangible information that lets them have reflective conversations with their children regarding the overall development of their child as a person and improvement as a player.
Excellent. And thank you. Hey, Chad, can you describe what you've experienced over the last 5 or 6 coaches, players, parents evolution program meetings that you've attended?
Absolutely. As a coach, I have really experienced so many different emotions. For example, I went into the very first meeting that Mike and Bill were coming to tell me how to coach my team. After attending these meetings, I realized they have come in to teach us how to be better coaches and how to teach certain players the meaning of soccer, the CDE of soccer: communication, decision, and execution. I have also come to realize that I need to have a team intention. Without a team intention, you'll have no goal for the girls moving forward.
And so, Chad, you have your daughter who's a St. Louis Steamer player, Addison, with you. So, Addison, hey, can you tell us what you've enjoyed the most about the Coaches, Players, Parents Evolution Program?
Yeah, I have really enjoyed learning the true meaning of soccer: communication, decision, and execution.
Awesome. So, Bill, last week we talked about the order of soccer. And where do you think most coaches and parents evaluate talent within that order of soccer?
Well, a soccer action is communication, deciding, and then executing that decision, C, D, and E. Because communication and deciding are difficult to observe by coaches, the only visible component of a soccer action by the coach is the execution piece. The thinking mistake made by coaches is that execution equals action. Execution is just one component of a soccer action. To understand communication and deciding, the coach or the parent must ask the player what he or she saw, what he or she did, and what he or she intended to do.
Excellent. And so, Dan, you're one of our coaches. How do you assess a player's ability? And, has it changed lately after you've attended some of these meetings?
Yeah. Hey, Jason. I would say yes. In the past, we'd look at players as how fast are they? How far can they kick? Can they dribble the ball? Can they do moves? And all that stuff's good, but it really doesn't relate to playing well on the field. It can be great at a practice and maybe a 1-on-1 drill, but when it comes to playing soccer, there's so much more to it. So after having the meetings with Bill and Mike and going through this program, learning CDE, which is the catchphrase we're using at this point.
Okay. So, Bill, we talk about improving players and teams, and specifically one area that came up on Wednesday was team intention. Can you explain what a team intention could be?
Sure. The intent of the team intention is to align communication in the team. And that communication is both verbal and nonverbal, although most of the time in soccer, it is nonverbal. Tactics is a tool that is used to contribute toward the team intention. In the team intention, there would be individual player intentions based on the what of the team intention and the how the players accomplish their individual player actions in their decision-making and their execution.
So Abby is one of our other coaches, and I'm curious, Abby, when you think of your teams, have you begun to think about team intentions and maybe even consider this past weekend in the tournament that you had? Did you develop a team intention this weekend for your girls?
Yeah, so Jason, we this weekend I have the opportunity to coach both the 2011s and the 2009 girls teams in a tournament, and we're going with the same intention at this point with both of those teams that we've been using for the last couple of weeks in our trainings with Bill and Mike, because those intentions are specific enough that the girls have something to think about while they're on the field. They know what their intention is, they know what their goal is, and that intention is also broad enough that allows them, without really thinking about it or knowing it, to hit a lot of other skill sets and to work on a lot of other skill sets at the same time.
Yeah, that's a good point. And that's probably something that could happen a lot, to where a lot of teams might have the same team intention. I'm going to throw this one back to Addison, who's our guest player. So Addison, if you were given a team intention and then maybe even a positional intention, would that help you with communicating to your teammates?
Yeah, because this is the way I will be able to communicate in the nonverbal manner with my teammates.
Excellent. And thank you, Addison. You get the Attaboy Kudos Award for joining all of these adults talking about the coaches, players, and parents evolution program. So we want to thank you. In closing, Bill, what are some thoughts that you want to provoke for the group, and just a closing statement?
Sure. The St. Louis Steamers Evolution Program creates an objective and universal language for coaches, parents, and players. This soccer action language enables coaches, parents, and players to have conversations on the same wavelength and to avoid miscommunication.
Perfect. Thank you for attending, Dan, Abby, Bill, Chad, Addison. We appreciate your participation. For all of the parents and players, the next meeting is going to be March 16th at Powerhouse. We'll hopefully provide some more videos and 1 or 2 minute podcast along the way. And we hope that everybody enjoys the rest of their evening. This is the St. Louis Steamers Coaches, Players, and Parents Evolution Program.